Hey guys, my name's Fabe and welcome back to another episode on the TimeShot server. We are back in our base. I'm finally home from the weekend. As you know, if you saw my vlog, I was visiting my parents for the last weekend, so I wasn't able to do a lot of work in here. But now we're finally back and we can get something done. First off, let me show you this real quick. So, as you know, Edson is one of the guys that uses my spawner quite a bit. We met him, I think, once or twice in a live stream, and he left this behind. Look at this. This rude dude was wandering around like he owned the place. So I made him your new pet, Edson. He mad. So I'm not sure if he's actually aggroed at me, or if it just was at Edson, or if he calmed down in the meantime. But yeah, he left us this guy with the iron sword and full golden armor, and now he's our pet. So we might name him later on and maybe give him his own little cage, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe we could even. Nah, that would be too evil, would it? Have him like a cage, and we can't even control him. I don't think you can lead those guys around. No, I don't think you can. Oh, and I got the question in the last comment, if this acacia tree naturally grew like that, and the answer is somewhat yes. So I just placed 4 saplings next to each other and they all grew independently. So it's not like, for example, an dark oak tree that they grow 2 by 2 wide, but they all grew 1 by 1 and just next to each other, like the oak trees do. But now let's real quick talk about the plans I made for this thing here last episode. So I finished off the design like I think I like it the most. So I got rid of the staircase on this side here, and I definitely fall in here. Don't want to fall in here. Just to keep it kind of more symmetrical. But then I finally got around to design the redstone that I wanted to use for this place. And what I noticed is that the redstone that I need for this is a lot bigger than this. There's no way I can fit all the redstone into this little block here, which is kind of unfortunate. But that means that we can't put our enchanting station in here. We have to come up with something else to put here, and I'm not sure what. I know kind of maybe a statue would look kind of cool in here. I'm not sure how exactly that would look like or what kind of statue I would want in here. But yeah, definitely not a place for an enchanting station. So what we have to worry about now is where to build the enchanting station instead. So as I told you, this is gonna be the wall where my nether portal is gonna be. And at first I thought I want to have pathways go into the left and the right. This is not centered, is it? No, that would be the center. Left to the pathways through these walls here. So I actually already started digging out a little bit over here. I thought, maybe we could just have the enchanting station in here, dig a little hole and build a certain room for it. But one thing that bothered me is that the center of this wall segment here is off-centered to the spawner. This is something that really bothers me. I thought I could live with it, but it is somehow a little bit annoying. And then I had another thought. What if I make this giant thing just one room of the base and have these staircases and pathways go around and make them branch off into other directions too, and have other big rooms there instead. So kind of build the base up kind of like a maze with lots of different pathways and lots of different rooms. That is the idea I had yesterday evening. So I'm not too sure yet if I'm gonna do that. The simpler way would of course be just to have this as the central hub, this room here, and then have pathways to the left and to the right with other rooms branching off for all the farms and different stuff. But yeah, I'm probably gonna start working on that in this episode, so there's not enough time for you guys to give me your opinion. Maybe there is, maybe we're gonna do something else today. We'll see. I don't have an exact plan on what to do. I just wanted to throw this question up and tell you guys what I was thinking about, especially lately here. Yeah, and I spent several hours figuring that out. And I finally got it to work, but yeah, as I said, it's a lot bigger. I think it's like 15 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has to go at least 2 more blocks 7, and then 7 in the other direction, and that is too big to put it in the center of this room here. So I gotta come up with something else to put up there. If you have any idea, that's definitely something that we won't do this episode. If you have any idea, let me know in the comments. But I think, actually, I want to take a quick look outside today. Is it daytime? It is. So one thing we definitely have to do is get a good food source set up. But I want to visit spawn because a lot of stuff has changed near spawn and I want to show you. So let me hop into the minecart and I'll bring you guys back in once I arrive at the destination. Here we are, guys. Almost there. Let's check the lamp too, if everything still is kind of full. I saw in someone's video, yeah, it is at 1 light currently. I still haven't tested. Someone suggested that not all minecarts might. Did that work at all? Ah, here's our problem. Not all minecarts get sent up by this clock here. Is it a clock even? I might have, no, I don't think it's a clock yet, so I might have to change that into a proper clock. Do I have to? I don't have the necessary stuff on me. So what I have to do probably is build a comparator clock over here that fires the dispenser all the time as soon as an item is in there, and that way all the items will get pushed up. I hoped that I could do it without it, since I thought there's always only going to be one minecart coming in and activating the dropper. But no, that's not working. So but that kind of tells me that the minecarts don't really get destroyed by the cactus, which is of course very, very good news. That means I don't have to worry about that too much. And yeah, adding the clock should be an easy fix, at least over here, because if you have a lot of space over here underground, there, yeah, the lamps are lit back up. Over here, it shouldn't be a problem because we have a lot of space back there to do this kind of stuff. However, at our base, we don't have as much space there, which is unfortunate. But let's take a look at spawn, because some things have changed, and I definitely want to show you guys what other people have been up to. And we are still planning on building our own spawn house here. I should probably start planning it fairly soon. Let's quickly... Oh, Code hasn't built his new path back here. I'm not sure how much I showed you. Oh, the house pig. I thought he lost it. He had another one apparently. It's not named yet. But yeah, that's what I usually do. I use Code's bed to sleep the night away, at least when I'm close to spawn. So I'm not sure how much I showed you. I hope I showed you this water stream that Poet, with the help of Code, I think made. And Poet built also this awesome bridge and this tower here. I think, was it Code? Someone built this walkway here. It might have been Code, but don't quote me on that. Leading up to it, we still have Liam's Pyradome or glass boob up here. Poet, look out. Yeah, there's Cow Island. As you can see, the whole pathway between Liam's dome and Winter's base all the way back there has been removed. It's no longer there, and there's actually no connection to Liam's dome anymore. Well, there's no entrance to that thing anyways. So the only entrance to Liam's glass boob is the nether, and I think it's on purpose. I think he experimented a little bit around with trees in there to fill it up a little more. But yeah, that's Poet's lookout. Not completely done apparently. Yeah, the inside needs some more work. I don't think there's grass grown inside a tower like that. Seriously, one of our newer members still plans on building here. She hasn't been on the server lately because she has a very, very busy month. I think she's moving twice, I think, in this month or something crazy like that. So she has a lot of work to do. But once she gets back, I'm pretty sure she'll get busy on spawn here. This is Liam's new spawn house with a whole bunch of pigs in there. So Liam built this. I think he started it before the world download and finished it afterwards. Yeah, it's a house. It's a house. Not much to say about that. This bridge... I think Code built that? I think Code was pretty busy around spawn here lately too. Code and Poet, they have been so busy with that spawn here. And here, that's what I saw yesterday and I was so impressed by it. Poet's shipping ink. And this looks really, really cool, I think. We have a little dock going down here with a lot of boats on the water and some building materials in here. Not sure what the purpose of this hay bale is here, but yeah, I think it looks really kind of cool. A nice color scheme. And the hay bales and all the crates that get shipped over, I really like that. Kind of a storage place for all the wares that have to get shipped out, and a little sign here just even. So Poet really, I said that before, but Poet really turned into a really good builder during the last couple of months, I think. And this is the new pathway over to Wynn's place. We have another bridge going on over here. I'm not sure who built that. And that is actually Huck's place, I think, that comes first. It's kind of weird. We got this nice curved pathway following the river, and then all of a sudden, bam, straight. I'm not sure if they are gonna change that or if it's just their style. But yeah, Huck is building here, and he has kind of this straight style. A lot of scarecrows in his wheat field. I've no idea what that is gonna be. It looks kind of weird. Huck's to be home. He definitely likes these checkerboard patterns. Oh man. One thing I want to talk with you guys about is the vlog I did the other day. And I got so much support from you guys. So many views and so many likes in such a short amount of time. I was so impressed and I was so happy about it. You really enjoyed it, and I want to thank you guys for supporting me with these kind of vlogs. I'm doing them only once a month. Maybe that's kind of the thing that makes you guys appreciate them more, because they are kind of rare on my channel. But yeah, I really got a lot of support for that, and I'm really happy about that. That's what I wanted to mention. And one thing I wanted to mention too that I didn't really cover in the what is this? Why purple tree? Because purple is best. No, just no. So apparently there's a debate going on if that tree fits into spawn here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, wool trees are kind of weird. And just this one, I'm not sure if that fits in. I mean, they could look kind of cool in a special area. But just one at spawn. Oh well, I'll let the other guys decide about that. And did I talk about that last episode too? I know I talked about live streams last episode, and that's what I didn't talk about in my vlogs. But I have about another month, maybe a month and a half of university stuff going on, all the exams that are coming up in July, in the beginning of July, that I have to focus on. But after that, I plan on really live streaming a lot, maybe even like 3 times a week. Well, that's what I'm saying right now, but I have a lot of games that I want to play, and I'm probably gonna play them on live stream, so I can't make any promises, but that is what I plan on doing. But yeah, the reason why I'm here in the Nether Hub is on our last server meeting we talked about totally tear down Nether Hub and building a completely new one. And everyone seemed to agree with it. And we were looking for someone to work on the Nether Hub and design the Nether Hub. And people asked me to do it. And I'm really hesitant about it because you guys know best. I have so many projects going on already. I have the buildings of the nations that has to be built. I have my base that has to be built. I have a spawn house that has to be built. And I have other plans for projects. And I'm not sure starting work on the Nether Hub will just slow me down even more on progress on the other projects. So let me know what you think about it. One solution I thought about is maybe I just go ahead and design the style of it, maybe in creative, and then give it to the other guys and they could start building on it. But that would be kind of weird too. I don't want to have them as my slaves to build my buildings for me. That's kind of weird too. What is this over here, by the way? Oh, they have a portal now. I probably was there for a long time and just didn't notice. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. It will be a ton of work, and we don't even want to keep the place of the hub. We want to probably move it further down because up here, you probably noticed, I think that's the last layer. Yeah, there's a bedrock already. So we can't have any type of an epic ceiling design. I don't need you. Oh yeah, I was in the nether earlier and died. I was trying to hunt a few wither skulls down. I didn't get any. But I died. One wither skeleton just killed me right away. And I think I lost a little bit of stuff. My armor. Maybe it broke. I'm not too certain about it. But yeah, I definitely lost a bunch of stuff. I lost my arrows too. Anyways, we don't talk about these deaths here. We're talking about the nether hub. So we want to move it down so we can have an epic ceiling and stuff like that. And at least my hopes are that we won't keep it in a square shape, because I think the square looks kind of boring too. But that's just my opinion that I want to share with you. So if we go now to, I think it's down there. Somewhere there. Over there. MK's portal. MK and Siggy. Siggy is just such a weird name, I think, for sigils. Oh man, let's move in here. Hopefully it's not nighttime. And MK is busy a lot too. She built this giant, I think, throne room is what's supposed to be, and she is streaming like I think she has a schedule streaming like 3 times a week at least. And I'm not sure how many of those streams are TimeShot streams, but she streams a lot of the work she put into this, and this just looks amazing. This bridge alone is pretty awesome, and this giant room looks really, really cool. I like it a lot. So make sure to check MK out, especially on Twitch. As I just said, she's streaming very, very regularly, and she has a schedule for streaming on there. So that's really, really cool. And that is something I want to somehow get into as well when I finally have the time and have basically every full day. Currently, I need my free time pretty much just to record for YouTube and to prepare my episodes. But once I have the full day, every day, I'm pretty sure I can fit in a lot more streams. Alright, let's move over here. Oh, one more thing I definitely need to talk about that you guys probably saw. Jep tweeted lately a lot about the Minecraft development. And he is working on some crazy stuff. I'm really, really looking forward to right now. He is working on an underwater dungeon with new underwater blocks, at least 2 of them. One is called, I think, a water lantern. And the other one is, what was it? Presmarine? Something like that. And also he was experimenting around with the old sponge block, and maybe we'll bring it back into the game, into maybe survival. I'm not sure. I don't know if the sponge actually ever was in survival. It has been in creative for a long time, obviously. But yeah, I'm just so excited that he's finally putting some work into all that new stuff, and it's gonna be amazing, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna go down here on the other direction. I have this kind of a platform in between, and then we go down here, and then maybe have the enchanting room down there, and maybe have farmers and stuff on the other side. I think that could look kind of cool, and that way we have it spread out a little further. I kind of like to have a big base. But yeah, what else was announced? Oh yeah, Mock Miner, I think he's called. He announced that he is working on another addition to Minecraft, another mob. Bunnies! Can you imagine that? He's actually working on bunnies, apparently. I hope it was not a troll. I really hope he is, because bunnies would be amazing. Even if they don't have any use, just the atmosphere, if you meet a bunch of bunnies in the forest, for example, just the atmosphere they add, like bats add atmosphere to the cave, I think bunnies could really add atmosphere to the landscape when you are exploring and stuff like that. And that is something really, really awesome. So those are the new Minecraft news. There was no snapshot this week or last week, But I definitely hope there's gonna be another snapshot next week, and I really hope we can have a first look on the water dungeon. I will definitely make sure to check it out and hopefully bring you guys a nice video of it. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to that. Alright, but I think I'm gonna do some more work here now, and I'm gonna bring you guys back in once I made some progress. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get today, because I'm not sure for how long this episode has went on already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. But yeah, I'll meet you once I get more progress done, and I want to at least dig a part of the room out. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get to redstoning today, because that's gonna need its own episode just for the redstone that I need to do. But yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you in a bit. I've been digging, and I got the rough layout, or at least the positions where everything should go. So the dirt block is representing the enchantment table right now. And yeah, these wooden planks kind of symbolize how it's gonna look, or where to put the rest of it, just for orientation, where to put the redstone. And this is gonna be what I have still to dig out, so at least 3 down, probably 4 down even, and yep, 7 in each direction. And you can see it's a lot to dig out, and that is why I will end the episode for today. And I will do a lot of digging until next episode, so we can get this thing set up next episode, hopefully. There are still a few things that I have to figure out with it. I have the redstone working. One thing that I have to come up with is a mechanism to activate the redstone. So I know Code has this hopper below his enchantment table where I can throw stuff on. That is one way I could do it, but I think I want to go with something else. I'm not too sure what to use yet, so if you have any idea, any cool idea, let me know in the comments. But yeah, the redstone itself is working, and we are gonna build that hopefully next episode, if nothing comes and ruins our plans. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you liked this episode, feel free to like as always. I would appreciate it much. And I hope to see you all in the next episode again. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.